Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is NIKY BINTI SUPANDI and my matriculation number is S60032. I will begin my presentation on ocean ion fertilization. So this is the topic we will talk about. So what is ion fertilization? Ion fertilization is the process of editing nutrient, which is iron, to promote phytoplankton production, and as the result, carbon export to the deep ocean or sediment through the ocean biological pump. This is how they perform the ocean ion fertilization. So how they estimate the atmospheric gas composition in ancient times? They use the sediment traps devices, which is the device that collects sinking particles that can estimate the particulate organic carbon export fluxes in the water column. Next is the Martin hypothesis. Martin suggests that the ocean ion fertilization could be an effective method for the oceanic carbon sequestration through the biological pump in iron-limited, high nutrient and low chlorophyll regions. This hypothesis is supported by the analysis of trapped air bubble in Arctic and Antarctic ice cores that reveal the atmospheric carbon dioxide during the last glacier maximum was much lower than during the pre-industrial times. The objective of doing this ion fertilization is to mitigate the global warming threats by reducing the carbon dioxide level in atmosphere. The area of ocean ion fertilization take place are Equatorial Pacific, Southern Ocean, Subtropical North Atlantic, and Subarctic North Pacific. They perform experiments in Equatorial Pacific because this region has high nutrient and low chlorophyll. While in Southern Ocean, which is at the Pacific sector, they perform experiments in this region due to the high nutrient, low chlorophyll, and low silicate. While in the Subtropical North Atlantic, which is at the Northeast Atlantic, they perform this experiment in this region because of the low nutrient and the low chlorophyll level. What is the relationship between the climate and the iron? The higher the deposition of iron in the ocean, the higher the production of phytoplankton. So, more carbon sequestration will take place and reducing the atmospheric level of carbon dioxide and lowering the temperature. These are the 13 ocean ion fertilization experiments that have been performed before. In Soiri, February 1999, there is no measurable change in carbon export and diatom dominated the bloom. This is due to the insufficient of experimental duration and show this experiment is not success. While in the April to May 2004, there is increase in phytoplankton abundance, which show this experiment is successful. The limitation of ocean ion fertilization are duration of experiment, the light availability, the grazing pressure by phytoplankton, and lastly, the unforeseen macro and micronutrient. So, how to improve the ocean ion fertilization in the future? The first step is they need to conduct the experiment in the center of eddy structure, which the grazing pressure are low and the silicate level is high. Next, they need to extend the shipboard observation within a minimum of 40 days and multiple ion injection. Next step is they need to use sediment traps that are neutrally buoyant and application of thorium-234 methods at 2 depth, which are just below in situ mixed layer depth and at the winter mixed layer depth. Next, they need to trace the ion fertilized pH by using the physical and biogeochemical tracers. And lastly, they need to monitor the side effect of the ocean ion fertilization on ocean ecosystem, which include the climate change. These are the reference I use for my presentation, and that's all. Thank you.